Hi, my name is Damien, and this is your 30-minute ballet class, always with style. Today we're going to be doing fundamental and basic ballet technique with a sense of flair and style known as the character style, or épaulement in classical ballet. Today you will need a chair and a nice open space and floor to dance. I'm going to do today's class barefoot. You're more than welcome to do barefoot or in shoes. I don't recommend socks unless you have non-slip socks or a non-slip floor. If you want to have a mat underneath your feet, you can do that too to minimize some of the risk of slipping. Today, you are more than welcome to do the exercises in the chair. When we do the exercises in the chair, for pliés, you'll be going out and in, and that will also work for first position, out and in, and second position, out and in. Tendus and dégagés, you'll go forward and side only, not to the back. Same thing with développés and grand-battements. You can do the class with both hands on the chair, or one hand on the chair, or completely without the chair. We'll start in the parallel position, pliés with élevés. Place your hand here, plié, and stretch, élevé, rise, and down. Bend the knees directly over the toes, and rise. Two more. One. Elevate, squeeze your glutes as you rise. And in the chair, you'll just bring your legs out and in and lift your heels up and place them down. Let's add the arm. Plie arm in first, stretch, lift arm high fifth, open arm, make sure the thumb stays up. Plie, lift, elevate, rise, open the arm. Once again, plie, lift your spine and arm, rise, and open, and plie. Lift, and up, and through. So, we add a little bit of character to it. You can turn your shoulder forward and look over your front shoulder. Plie, and other side. Let's just do plie. Plie, and forward. Notice there's a little twist in my waist, and I'm looking over my shoulder. Gives a little bit of flair. And now we add the épaulement, and we have 1, 2, 1. So this is looking over the shoulder with the hands on the hips. And let's do 2 more. And 1. And well done. Rotate into the first position from your hip. Toes apart, heels together. Okay, I'm going to repeat that track one more time. And so we have a first position, and we have plie, stretch, look over the shoulder, plie, look over the other shoulder. Here's your version, hands on the hips, no bar. And 1, and 1, and 1, and 1, lifting the spine. Second position, hands on the hips, plie, and stretch, look over the shoulder, twist, and look over the second shoulder. Now let's add the arms. 1, and over the shoulder, 1. I like the character style, just has a little bit more fun to it. 2, and 1, and 2. Start in the first position. We take a port de corps. So how your spine will go is hinge forward from the hips, bend to the side, arch all the way back, come to the side, and then back to center. Once again, hinge forward, side, back, side, and center. Let's add the arm. Forward, side, back, and around. Let's go the other way. Side, back, over, hinge forward, flat back, come up. We'll do one more, and hinge forward, in, arch back, and open, and stand, rise, and lower. Let's start with some tendus in the first position. Tendu is where you stretch the foot out on the floor, knees are stretched, feet are pointed, and then you slide it back into first. Let's start hand here. Tendu out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Now to the side, and side. Now let's add a little flair, looking over that shoulder, out, in. Keep that épaulement, that sense of style as you do it. Back, forward to the back. Now side, side. Let's go other side. Forward and in. Out, in, out, in. To the side, brush. One. To the back. Looking over the shoulder. Your knees stay straight. Side. In, out, and finish. Let's repeat this sequence one more time. Adding the arm, we'll go front, in. Now, if you don't want to lift your arm this high, you can bring it down here. Just make sure the thumb is up. Now, side 4, side, in, out, looking towards the hand. Now this one's different. Forward to the back, reach the arm forward. There's an opposition. Lengthen the fingers forward. Out, in. Now let's just do 2 to the side. Out, in. Out, in. And let's have time to switch. Arm up and other leg. In. I have my thumb pointed up and forward. Elbow is rounded. Same shape to the side. Looking at your hand, but feeling all the weight on your standing leg. Now to the back. Point your foot, place it down. Stretch your knees, come back. Make sure all your standing toes are on the floor. 2. And simply give me a little pose. Well done. Alrighty, moving on to tendu with plie. So we'll do the same thing, tendu front stretch and plie. Forward to the front. Out, demi-plie. Brush forward, demi-plie. 2 more. So you have 1 leg, 2 legs. 1 leg, remember knees over the toes, always. To the side, give a little look with the head, plie. Now look into the bar, plie. Now look away from the bar, plie. Now look in towards your chair or bar, plie. To the back, head looks out, demi-plie. Brush back, demi-plie. Brush back, demi-plie. And to the back, plie. To the side, 1. Now as you plie and as you stretch your legs, I want you to feel your glutes squeezing. Glutes are so important. And when you bend your knees, lift your spine. 1 more. And pose. Okay, let's repeat that one. And on the second side, we have out, demi-plie. And out, demi-plie. Now if you want to take your hand off the bar once in a while and add that little character style to it, you can do that too. And 2. Chair's always there if you need it. Out. I'm going to do 2 with the chair. And now I'm gonna do 2 without the chair. I love this feeling here. And in, now to the back, same thing. 2 with the chair, and plie. And out. Now 2 without the chair to the back. Add your character arm. Remember, keep your spine straight on those plies, and keep your eye level at your eye focus at eye level. Plie. Try not to look down. And now, no bar. Well done. I'm going to take one little pause here, and I'd like to show the dégagé. Dégagé is now off the floor. It's got a little bit more vigor. We're going to do the same combination, 4 dégagés, front, side, and back. We call front, side, back, side, en croix. It means in a cross. It's like you're making a cross on the floor. So we'll brush the floor, the foot off the floor. We stretch the knee, we point the foot, and then we touch it down and slide it back into first. We're going to give it a little bit of hold. It'll develop the strength and the balance on your standing leg. Let's do 4 en croix. Dégagé first. Out, in, out to the side. We go brush and in, brush and in. Now pull up on that standing leg. Spine is straight to the back. Back, in, back, in, back, in, back. And again we go side, in, just 2, other side. Here we go. Front, in, brush, in. So now, even though you're looking at my leg that's going out and in, we call that our working leg, it's the standing leg that's actually doing more work. In ballet, you need to keep your eye level or your head on straight, and you need a leg to stand on. Kind of like life, right? Out, in, out, and in. Well done. I'm going to give this a little pause right here for now. And that was really, really nice. Now we're going to go out into the plie. This one's a little different. A little bit more control, so I want you to be a little bit more aware. Actually, we should always be aware, but maybe a little bit more on this one. So we'll brush dégagé out, and as you slide the foot back into first, we're going to add a plie, just like we did with the tendu, but the difference is that you've got one leg off the floor, and so you have to really feel that control when you come in. We'll do 4. We're going to connect the dégagé with the plie. So it starts to add a movement. All this technique is movement. Okay? Let's begin. We'll add arms with this one. Out, plie, brush, plie, brush, plie, brush. Ooh, feel those glutes, plie. And hold your back straight, plie, and breathe, plie. Stretch knee, point foot, plie, stretch knee, point foot, plie, arm front. Here we go, to the back, stretch. Woo, let's start that one again. Here we go, and reach, we have to the back, plie, to the back, plie, and back, plie, brush back, plie, now to the side, out, plie, and brush. Try not to look down. It's hard not to sometimes. You want to look at your feet. Up, plie, and pose. All right, let's go to the other side. Ready? And we have arms, brush, plie. Now really stretch, and plie, brush, plie, brush. To the side, we have reach. And there's a little bit of a hold. Let's reach. Those of you that feel adventurous, reach, and plie, and reach, and plie. Let's start this once again, and to the back, back, plie, brush, plie, to the back, plie, to the back, plie. Now if you want to add a little style here, always with style, right? And lift, let your eyes sparkle when you do it. Plie and finish. Wonderful. 1, 2. Développés. Allow me to explain the développé. Développé means to develop. So what you're doing is you're developing the height of the leg. If you're in the chair, you'll start turned out and you'll have point your foot with a bent knee, lift your leg up, we call this attitude, and then hold the thigh at that height, extend, bring it down back to first. We'll do the same thing side. You'll do front, side, and then left, okay? Those of us that are standing will do front, side, back, and side. Slow développé, control. There's going to be some holding a little bit, so I want you to feel length as you hold it. Breathe. You have coupe, point your foot at your ankle. Passe. Little attitude. Développé, stretch the knee. And bring it down. Coupe. Passe. So you'll lift attitude side, stretch all the way, and bring it down to the back. If you're sitting in the chair, go front again with your same leg. Coupe, passe. Now lean a little forward and let your leg go up behind you. Tendu. Oh, there's my couch. Down. And coupe. Passe. Développé, reach. Let's go other side. You have coupe, passe, attitude, développé, stretch, tendu, close first. You have coupe, arm is low, passe, arm is in the middle. See how it develops? Lift to attitude, extend, stay on the leg, tendu, close first. And if you're in the chair, go front again. Passe. Lift it to the back, reach. Tendu. And coupe. Passe. Lift attitude side and reach. Tendu. And well done. Okay, let's do a small stretch with circle. Just follow me. Sitting or standing. Body goes flat forward and just hold it there in a hinge. Carry to the side and laterally stretch. Circle to the back. Open the chest to the sky. Open the arm and stand. Arm in first position. Hinge forward, flat back. Carry to the side, your arm opens. Now lift your arm as you arch your upper back towards the back. If you're in the chair, arch your upper back over the back of the chair, side, and stand. Let's take a little faster. Hinge to the side, up and back, the circular motion of your spine, and come up. Hinge forward, flat back, just lean forward, then bend to the side, arch back, and over, and stand. Take a moment to just curve your pelvis under and back. And we'll do a circle. Circle around. And circle the other way. And scoop the pelvis back, and up. Wonderful. We take grand battement. Grand battement means big kicks. It's the end of the bar. So what we'll do is we'll do exactly that. If you're sitting in the chair, please only go front and side. Has a little bit more vigor, so if you're in the chair and you want to place your hands seated on the chair, that's totally fine. Again, if you have both hands on the chair, I'd like you to step off to the side so that your leg has room to kick, okay? So we'll do one to the front. Actually, let's do two, let's do three. We'll do three. 3 to the front, 3 to the side, 3 to the back, and 3 to the side. So we'll do 3 and we'll have a little pause. Here we go. Big kicks. It's like dégagés. You just go a lot higher and a lot further. Here we go. And we have up, tendu first. Up, tendu first. We're just going to keep our arm side for this one first. And kick, tendu now to the side. Up, I did 4, you can do 3. Up, 2. Up, tendu first. Up to the back, here we go. Back, tendu first. Back, tendu first. Back, tendu first. Back, tendu first. Now to the side. Up. And big kick. Your supporting leg is stretched. Stretching the knee, pointing the foot, brushing the floor. One more if you like. All right, let's do that again. Now I asked you to do 3. But you can go ahead and do 4 if you like. So what you'll do if you do 3 is you'll do 1, 2, 3, and just wait. Okay, so here we go. And up, tendu. As you kick the leg, make sure your standing leg stays straight. Remember, you need to keep your head on straight and a leg to stand on. That's 3. I'm gonna save my couch here. Up, 2. Although I have a feeling if I go to combat with that couch, I won't win. To the back, here we go. Back and fifth. Now back, just let your spine loosen a little bit and try to think more that your hip flexor is lengthening versus your hip opening. To the side, we go up, tendu, fifth, first. Up, tendu, first. One more. You can stop here if you like, or do another one. 1, and finish. That was great. So. All right, so I have some music. Music is so important. It really is. It's so important to have the right music and to be able to explain what we're doing, right? So, we just finished our grand battements. We're just going to do another little tiny stretch and breathe, okay? I just want you to go ahead, if you're sitting in the chair, just to place your legs forward with a flexed foot and hinge your body forward. And without rounding your spine, just reach as far as you can towards your toes. Hold that there and give me 5 deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. In fact, let's all do this, whether we're sitting or standing. Let's do it in the chair. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more. Can you reach a little further? Oh, look, after all that breathing. Inhale. I can even touch my toes with a straight back. And exhale. And if you need some help, just push yourself back up or use your abdominals to come back up. Awesome. So stay in the chair for now if you want to stay in the chair. But if you're not, we're going to come into what we call the center. So I'm just going to keep my chair off to the side just in case I need it. But we're going to do some center. And we're going to learn some choreography. I'm excited about this one. Now, some of you might have taken a previous ballet class before, but we're going to do a balance. And if you've never done a balance before, it's a lot like a pony, right? The pony, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's a lot like that. It's just a little bit more classical. In fact, the balance was created before the pony for sure, because ballet was created in Louis XIV's court. So, in the Sun King in France. So, and they used to do balances, right? It was a form of a pony. It was like a waltz step. So, what we'll do today is we're going to do them in the character style today. So remember, the character style has one shoulder forward, one shoulder back, and you're really looking over, right, this way, and you're going this way. It's a very almost peacock type of stance, but it's really fun. So you'll take your balance, and if you haven't done it before, just think of the pony. So you'll go, let me go to your right, which is my left, but it's going to be your right. So you'll have down, up, down, right? And if you like to point your feet there, that's fine. And down, up, down. You can do this in the chair. You just lean from side to side. Down, up, down, down, up, down. Good, all right? So we're going to have that with a little bit of character, shoulder, forward and 2, over and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. You can add the arm with the character here. 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Fantastic. So from there, we'll step into a chug. So we have our 4 balances. The next one is the chug. So you have your hands on your hips. You're going to step, so we just did 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we're going to step to your right. And you have a little bit of an angle forward, so we won't be flat. You know, 1, little chug, little chug, little chug. Now, you can do this with the chair. Notice that I needed a little balance. So now the chug is like a little hop. So you really have to bend your knee, and you go 1, 2, 3. And you can just bend your knee. You don't have to hop if you don't want to. And then you do the other side. 1, 2, 3. Then you have this leg ready for your balancing. Balance, balance, balance. Let's take the chug leg front. 1, 2, 3. Step. 1, 2, 3. Then we take the chug to the back. 4 balancings. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now the balance with the chug to the back, it's fun because we're going to place one hand on the hip, the other hand forward. You're going to step forward and your leg's going to reach behind. Get really into that thigh and glute. 1, 2, 3. Step to the other side. Switch hands. 1, 2, 3. And if you need the chair, you can go 1, 2, 3. Right? You can have it right in front of you. And switch. 1, 2, 3. Remember, knee over toe. Feel your muscles. Feel your muscles. Let them support you. So let's try this with music. Ready? To the right we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Chug, 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 chug. And right, balance 2. We're going to go front again. Chug, 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 chug. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And front again. All right. Okay. Now let's try it to the back. So we're going to have the chug back. Same choreography, but with chug leg back. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. And chug, 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 chug. To the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chug, chug, chug. Chug, 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 and 1. I'm going to do it 2 more times. We got this. Hold your back up. Switch. And chug, balance 2. Over the shoulder, and then the shoulder, and. Well done. So, let's combine the two together. Ready? We'll do 2 front, 2 back. 1, 2, 3. Chug front. Chug, chug, chug. Chug, chug, chug. And again. 4 balance A's. 3. Now chug back. Chug, chug, chug. Chug, chug. Again. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chug, chug, chug. Chug, chug, chug. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chug, chug, chug. Chug, chug, chug. Oh boy, I think I forgot the front chug. I guess we have to do it again. Take a deep breath. Ready? Here we go. 1. Over the shoulder. Over the shoulder. Leg front. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2. Stretch the leg and down. So in between each chug, see if you can stretch the knee and point the foot. Like this. 2, 3. Stretch. 1, 2, 3. Stretch. 2, 3, 4. Leg front. Stretch. Stretch. Woo, almost there. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Step back and here. Oh, I love that feeling. Wow, that was wonderful. So, I am going to invite you now to follow me in what we call a reverence, which ends every ballet class. First position, demi-plie, arms out, and twist, and hold, look over the shoulder. And plie, arms out, thumbs up, and twist, look over the shoulder. And we take thumbs out, and arm up, hand on the hip, bend to the side, and other side. Gentlemen step to the side and bow. Ladies will step to the side and curtsy. Gentlemen step to the other side and bow. Ladies will step to the other side and curtsy and stand with that beautiful epaulement and finish. Thank you so much for joining me today. That was so much fun. And I just want to thank you so much and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.